What is up, everybody? Welcome to our fifth ever Fireside chat. Tonight it's just going to be me and beautiful Jacob. He is back
Just
from surviving
hanging
COVID.
out. Yeah.
Tell us, how was COVID? Start us off. How was it?
I still can't smell. I have not gotten my sense of smell back. And on average, for the last week, was awake for like 6 hours a day. So
I
that was
heard
the
that
worst part.
it takes people like up to 6 months to get smell and taste back sometimes.
Yeah. So what would it be? My stepfather, I guess, still hasn't gotten his back. Like it's been 2 months and he still hasn't gotten his back. So
So you just said smell, though. You can taste right now?
I can taste, yeah. Same with like my roommate, his girlfriend, all of us only lost smell. We can taste. Very
Dang,
weird.
that's wild.
Yeah, but we got a lot to talk about. Let's
Yep.
get into it.
Welcome back. So, the first thing we're going to talk about today is wrapping up our time in the SCL. The SCL was our first attempt at esports, and just being completely honest with you guys, we got approached with the opportunity to have an esports team. We thought it was going to be one of the coolest things ever. So, we hopped into it way too fast, not knowing what to expect, and it was a huge learning experience for us. We thought it would be a lot easier than it was, and we went through all kinds of different challenges in a very short period of time. At the end of the day, we decided that the SCL specifically was not for us. So we're currently pursuing some other leagues. Our COD team is still with us. We're still trying out some new players for that always, and just kind of assembling the best team that we can to keep competing. But yeah, that's kind of it with the SCL. We're going to move on, find some better things to compete in. Hopefully, some bigger leagues with a little bit more outreach. It's going to be really important for us to get content back, and we just didn't feel like we were getting that with the SCL. So we want to put our players in the best position possible, and we're going to continue to try and do that moving forward.
Yeah, we like the SEL. I think one thing is this is only the second season that it's been going around. So there were a lot of those new learning pains and stuff within the SEL that we didn't realize how bad that they were until we had gotten a team in and started competing in the second season. We I would say we learned a lot from it, having kind of the team and then seeing how the players left, and then now putting in a second team basically. So it's certainly we're still pursuing it, and we're just looking at the next league. Yeah.
Yep. So moving on to the next big thing that we have to talk about is an update for ads. So a lot of you guys, again, we mentioned it, I think 2 weeks ago now. Uh, our very first product ever, which is really the reason we brought you all here, is a new way to advertise on Twitch. Right now, as most of you streamers know, once you hit affiliate, they start running ads on your stream. Twitch takes something like 90% of the ad revenue. So most of you probably never actually see anything more than like $1, if we're being honest. And they run these awful 30-second pre-roll ads and sometimes even mid-roll ads on your stream, which can actually deter viewers away from your stream, which really hurts up and coming streamers. But it's important that you guys earn more money off of advertisements on your own stream than that. So our system is going to kind of be the best of both worlds. We're building out this system that allows your ads to pop up on stream more regularly than a pre-roll or mid-roll ad, and it doesn't actually interfere with the content. Think those sponsor banners that you're going to see on your really, really big streamers, right? Your like your Shroud, how he's sponsored by Logitech, or all of the 100 Thieves people, or Tim the Tatman. They always have that kind of banner section where it pops up with their sponsors. We've basically built that, but automated, so that you guys don't have to go down and hunt sponsors. We will autofill that for you based on how you're going to make the most money. And then a paired bot is going to, just like a night bot or a stream elements bot, will actually send a message when the ad shows on your stream, so it's completely synced up, and that way people can actually click on that link to go to whatever the ad is, and that's how you earn money. It's going to be very similar to like a banner ad system that you see in mobile games and stuff like that, but obviously less intrusive. Just pop up wherever you want to set it on your stream. It's very small, smaller than your webcam, so it's not going to be too intrusive. And the big news around this is at the end of this week, we're finally starting internal testing. So that basically means me, Jacob, Wolfpack, aka Colin, basically the whole Ignite team, we're all about to start streaming again. just so that we can test out this system to make sure by the time it gets to our partnered creators that we've already gotten the really, really bad kinks out. Then they'll help us get the rest of the normal bad kinks out. And then we'll keep going through this process, iterative process, until it's time to finally launch. But yeah, me, Jacob, everyone, we're all going to be streaming again soon. So hopefully you guys partner up with us, make some different content, and just come by the stream.
Yeah, I am excited because it's been a while since I streamed now. I know you've been playing a good bit of COD, the league play stuff, so I probably want to get back into that as well. I think the last game I streamed was Fall Guys, so I might, because the new season came out a couple weeks ago, I might get back into streaming some Fall. I know it's not the biggest game anymore, but I will certainly be streaming probably this week. I'll be doing it a couple of times because we want to start testing this out. This is kind of the initial rollout of testing ads. That way we can get, like you said, all the big stuff, and then it will go out to partners, like Swift Fox. I see you in the chat. So you'll be kind of that next wave of people that's going to get to start using it, which is very exciting. It's crazy that ads is here, that we're at the point now where I'm excited to get my hands on it, and it is exciting seeing all the progress on it.
Yeah, we're trying to take the most professional approach to rolling this out as possible. So we are actually doing like dedicated alpha and beta times, which a lot of startups don't do because, to be honest with you, it's normally costly, right? We're taking this month or 2 months out of our time to try and make sure that we get everything worked out before we take this to the big boy advertisers and try and secure good money, because we believe that first impressions are very important. So we're trying to take this slowly and make sure we do it right. I think we have to do that as an approach for everything Ignite. As you saw, we rushed into esports. We should have taken some more time there. So with this, our baby, we're going to take as much time as possible and make sure we get everything as good as it possibly can be before we get there. So there will be different phases. There will be an alpha phase where there will be no payment system involved, and then we will move into a beta phase, which will be testing specifically the payment system, and you'll be able to earn real money during that time. And then after that, after we're sure everything is good to go, we'll move into an actual live system. And we probably will start looking for real advertisers during the beta. We'll just make sure that everyone involved knows that it is indeed a beta. And yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. Maybe they'll get a discount for helping us test it out. And yep. But what game are you looking at starting streaming first, Jacob? You mentioned Fall Guys. I heard you say some other games earlier. What are you primarily going to be streaming?
I imagine Rocket League. I think because we've kind of been talking about getting a team back together, and I want to try and get back into Champion, I think I'm probably I might do like a whole stream, just me trying to get back into Champ. Stardew Valley. Yeah, Kayla and I were talking. We're probably going to play. There was a big update that came out last week for Stardew. And then the other thing is I want to stream. Well, one of my favorite people to watch is, they're called Shut Up and Sit Down, and they stream themselves playing board games, which is actually like, it's kind of fun watching people play board games. So we're going to be streaming. We have a couple like really good games to play on stream. So
are you going to get your whole dorm room involved on those streams?
Yeah, we have been talking. So we have an Ark server that if you remember, Ark Survival Evolved in the year 2021. We're playing Ark. So we have like a 4-person. So I'll be honest with you. It's improved in a lot of ways, except for all of the ways that are important, like a stable game and good frame rate. And like, it's still like a garbage game from 2014 or whenever it came out. So. But yeah, I have a lot of different things planned. Spoiler, I will be in Georgia where Lucan is, basically. So we're going to kind of record some stuff together. So I imagine I'll have a stream on my channel, or you'll have a stream on your channel, which I think will be one of the first times we'll be on content in person together. So
I think so, because we did the tryouts with Brian, and he was here live. But this will be the first time you and me will probably be on content live together. So that should actually be very exciting. We're hoping to get a whole lot done. It's hard to get together and have that time to knock a whole bunch of stuff out. So we're trying to make that happen amidst COVID. We're going to try and do everything safely, of course. Maybe we'll have an IRL stream. Maybe we'll just throw a stream up while we're working, and you guys can come hang out with us, ask us questions, voice any of your concerns. But yeah, we'll just kind of see how that goes. Super excited about that moving forward. again, I'm back on controller, so I'm hoping on my streams between learning Call of Duty again on controller, Jacob might teach me how to play Rocket League at some point. Maybe he'll hop out of rank to
Oh,
try and teach me. But I gotta say, my triggers are like mouse clicks, so the gas might be a little bit of a difficulty for me. But we'll
we
see.
could. It was wait. So there's no input. It's either on or off.
Let me show you. I'll show you real quick, just because I want to
I,
flex my new controller on this as well, because I spent all this money on it. So yeah, so
yeah.
basically the way it works, it's like a mouse click, so there's no travel in the triggers.
Put it up to your mic. Ah.
Yeah. So
That,
probably not the ideal for like a racing game, although I have seen racing
no.
games you can use a stick for gas, like Midnight Club. I used to be like that. Maybe we'll do something like that. But I'll make it work.
I think you'll be okay. Enough people play Rocket League on keyboard and mouse where it is on off, so I assume you'll be okay. Me, Ben are gonna drop into some trios and see what we rank in Rocket League for sure.
Let's do it. I'm 100% down. 100%
Hey.
down. Moving into our next topic, Swift, you were asking about this in my stream earlier, and that is, when is the next merch drop? Jacob, can you tell us maybe what a sneak peek is?
I can give like a little hint because we want to kind of do another reveal, hopefully when we're together. This show might give you some sort of idea as to what our next merch drop is going to be. It will be this Friday. So let me look at what number that is so everyone knows. Friday the 19th. So that's how we're doing it. It'll drop. It'll be in stores for the 3 weeks. And then another kind of cool thing is that we're doing, as well as doing apparel, this collection is going to have some highly requested items that people have asked me for. One of them, well, I don't want to say. I don't want to give too much away yet. But yes, in this collection will have more items than we've had in the past that we've already been kind of working on. But it's Fireside kind of themed stuff, which is very exciting. I have loved working on this set of merch. Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Jacob redid like all of the branding for Fireside very early on, and he absolutely killed it. It's separate branding from the normal Ignite branding, but it still pulls in some really nice elements into the branding and goes really, really nicely. So super excited about that. It was specifically designed with merch in mind to make sure that it looks really, really good on actual things you want to wear. And I think this is going to be a piece that I'm really excited to have in my closet.
Yeah, it was several hours on just picking the font alone. I'm one of those people who I think font's really important. So yeah, it's been a lot of work to get it here. And like you said, it was definitely, I was designing to try and make the show look good while keeping in the back of my mind that, let's make sure it looks good on a shirt. Let's make sure this looks good, on whatever we put it on, I almost said. But yeah, exactly. We have spent a lot of time collectively kind of making sure that this looks good in every facet.
My whole closet now is starting to have Ignite merch. I'm either wearing like a blank t-shirt or Ignite. My whole closet now, I've got something for every day of the week,
Nice.
which is awesome. I know a lot of people are trying to collect something from every collection, which has been awesome. The support is absolutely huge for us. We love seeing you guys actually wear it, whether it's on stream, in person, posting about it. It's just huge for us getting to see you guys represent the brand that we're all building here in real life. It makes it something really special.
Yeah. And one of the things is like, a big part showing the brand, because we have gotten some money from this, we got to do the giveaway. So that the Wave Elgato was because, or the Elgato Wave 3, I mean, was because of merch. We were able to basically give away this fantastic microphone that is still going on. You've got a little bit less than 2 weeks. That ends February 28th, so the end of the month. We just, in case you didn't see it on social media, we just added some new ways to get entries, because it'll basically randomly choose one entry. So the more you have, the better your chances are. And we added some entries, just basically asking questions about our Discord, because we've been trying to grow and work on that. So it is exciting because, getting to sell this merch and making merch allows us to do something cool, like give away, one of the nicest USB microphones out there right now. So,
and again, it's awesome that we can go with giveaways versus spending this in just like a normal ad way. We're able to buy something nice that we know our community will love, because most of you, again, are small streamers, and we bought this really nice microphone. And instead of just spending $150 in Facebook and hoping that some new people join our Discord, we're able to then give this mic away, build some content around it, and one of you guys will hopefully take it home. Now, imagine somebody comes into Ignite and they win it right away. What a welcome, right, to win a new microphone. Or hopefully some of you guys that have been here a while have gotten all your entries in to make sure you guys have the best chance of winning, because I'm just excited to see who it goes to. No matter what, you can't go wrong, I feel like.
And it's going to be random, which is interesting because I can see where people have signed up from. I'm going to be honest. We have people from like Brazil. We have someone from India. So like we might be paying to send this thing who knows where, which actually be kind of cool.
Might be paying the price of the microphone to ship
Yes.
it to wherever it's going.
Somewhere in the Alps. I don't know. Yeah.
All right. So we have one more thing to talk about here, and it's something that we're considering, and it's actually something that we want your feedback on. So this is also going to kind of move into this Q&A section as well. You guys are able to ask questions about it and give any feedback that you think. Basically, with the challenges of actually organizing an esports team and keeping a competitive roster at an amateur level, it's very challenging because people have real lives, people have other things they want to do. It's hard to get dedicated time out of a core roster to really build upon at the amateur level. So we still obviously want to be heavily involved in esports, and we are leaning towards the idea of running a tournament and in the future some sort of league. We're not sure what game that we're going to do right away, but we know that we want to have a very, very high production value here. So we're going to absolutely go all out for any orgs that participate. The video content that's going to come from it, all of the games will be casted on Ignite's channel, everything like that. We want to know from the people here in our Fireside chat, because the people that show up to our Fireside chat are normally our most dedicated fans. We want you guys to have the opportunity to tell us, should we continue pursuing this? Is a tournament something you'd like to see? Is a league something you'd like to see? If so, what games? What do you like about it? What don't you like? Let us know. What are you thinking?
Yeah. While people, because I do we want to move into the Q&A part now?
Yeah.
So while people type some stuff up, we are flexible, and like we said kind of at the top of this, we want to spend time making sure that this is correct. We want to do research. Going into the SEL just worked, a lot of things lined up at once, and we kind of had to move on it pretty quickly. We want to, whatever the next steps are, we want to take our time on that and make sure that it is best for the brand, and everyone, all of you awesome people. Ooh, Emmett, you got a little yeah.
Valentine's Day has passed. I'm sorry, you're too late. Should have found me a couple days ago.
But game we've been talking, Call of Duty is kind of, we already have people there, but any game. Sorry, what were you saying?
We're talking about doing Call of Duty, a possible Rocket League. We have some ties as well into the Valorant scene, even the CSGO scene, stuff like that. It's going to kind of come down to what's most popular. We have talked 100% that we're going to run a standalone tournament before running a league to see how that goes. But we just remember our initial tryouts that we were doing for the COD League and how well that did when we casted it ourselves, and we just had random teams, not even dedicated orgs, and we had viewership that was really, really solid. It was one of the first times we ever streamed on the Ignite channel, and we saw that, and it seemed like that got a lot of love. A lot of people that weren't competing were also in there enjoying it. And I feel like if we did what we do best in this situation and bring the high quality content and the good organization and energetic casters, I think that we could do this really, really well. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're talking about. Swift, you say tournament would be awesome. I definitely think that we should, if we host a tournament, you got to get your people in there for sure, the content creators.
I want to ask Swift Fox, tournament in what? Because I know you're playing a couple different games right now. If we did a tournament in a game, what would you want? Because we would love to do something specifically for you.
And Divine Danger, the tryouts are basically always happening. We're always looking for players to play at the amateur level. Sometimes things pop up and we need people to fill in. The person to reach out to is Quinn, also known as Baby Buffalo. He's going to be moving towards our head of esports. We'll probably have something official coming out announcing that as well soon, and I'll change his role in Discord very soon. But if you are interested in playing Call of Duty or honestly any game competitively at any level, please reach out to him because he can help build around that. And anybody we get interested in specific games is going to help give us a core foundation to build off of. He's also an absolute legend if we want to talk about him real quick.
Sure.
Extremely, extremely knowledgeable and talented. He comes from basically semi-pro CSGO. He played very, very high up in the ESEA competitive series, which is basically the go-to competition for amateur CSGO. And he is a beast. He's played on LAN. He's played with real teams. The teams that have moved from CSGO to Valorant, he's been talking to a little bit for us. And these are teams that are actually competing against major teams now, the same people that he played with. I mean, they're going up against Cloud9, 100 Thieves in the actual open qualifiers and doing really, really well. So he really knows what he's talking about. He's extremely competitive in pretty much any game he picks up.
Swiftfox said Apex or Warzone. We actually almost forgot about Apex. We had talked for a little while of trying to do like a private or a tournament in Apex. That'd be a good one. Does Warzone allow for private lobbies?
Warzone does have private lobbies now, so we could look into doing something like that.
I assume we could find a time to get enough people, and there's no minimum, right? Like if we had a 20-person Warzone
I don't
lobby,
think there's a minimum. Yep.
That might be something to do. I mean, that would just be so much fun, and we could run multiple games all at once where everyone is involved. I like that. Cold War King 99. Hello. Clelrod also said or asked, would the two of you compete in the tournament leagues that you host? In the tournaments, I would love to play for sure. You, Emmett, are trying to get back into COD because you want to. You're thinking about getting into the leagues a little bit.
I don't think I'm going to get into the leagues, but I will say my long-term plan, I picked the controller back up again to get good at COD so that I could compete if I wanted to, but I'm already looking for the next game, right? I missed my opportunity with this Call of Duty, right? I got to get my movement back under control, my aim on the controller under control, then maybe I'll be playing in some stuff for fun next Call of Duty. But yeah, just for fun right now. Me, Quinn, and Luis are kind of talking about doing an Old Men of Ignite. Optic does an Old Men of Optic where they play game battles.
I really like that.
And we're talking about doing a little content series around that, just playing some league play, trying to smack some kids, you know. So we'll see how that goes. Divine Danger says the minimum is 30. That is good to know. Thank you very much. I assume that's 30 players, not 30 teams. So we could just do teams of 2, and you're gonna have 15 teams. That wouldn't be too hard to get. 16 teams.
Yeah, I think we could definitely do that. Coordinating for Warzone, I don't think would be that difficult.
Can you have Codcaster accounts in private Warzone? I would assume so, because I believe that they released Warzone private lobbies specifically for stuff like that. But well, Wolfpack, that's all stuff that we'll look into doing our due diligence before picking what to do. But we still have a ton of people that play Warzone. Honestly, I got off Warzone just because I was ready for a new map. But I do think it would probably be one of the best games for us to host a tournament on, even if it was just like best of 3. You get points for kills and points for wins, and we run 3 games with everybody, and then winner top 3 gets some sort of prize that we determine.
I like that.
And then
we'll do some more research, but I like that.
Yeah. Divine Shift, thank you for coming by.
Hey, Divine.
Laptop gave out and you're back. The whole Divine clan is here and supporting. I appreciate you guys.
Speaking of our last competition, the Divine Clan was the one that kind of took over that zombies competition last time. That's kind of the last big event.
They're probably ready for this competition.
I'm worried. They heard they perked up a little hearing another competition.
Because it wasn't even a close zombies competition. Everyone was at like 30, 40, and then they came in here with like, oh yeah, we just dropped 100. We're like 8 rounds off the phase, like world record, something crazy like that.
All I did was use a knife, and I got to around 60 with just the knife. It was pretty easy. What? All right. Tournament would be awesome. That is what we're a tournament. We're working on stuff right now. We want to get more action in the Discord. We're looking at what the next steps for us are going to be. We just want to make sure that we spend the time to make the best choice possible.
And we want this to feel like a premium thing, right? We don't want this to feel like it was thrown together. So we're going to take the time to make sure we get this right. But yes, expect some sort of tournament or competition coming very soon. We're going to find whatever we think the best game to do it is. Maybe we'll do one in a serious game like Call of Duty, one in just a fun game like Fall Guys, just because it would be a blast to do something like that. But yeah, Wolfpack GeoGuessr, we talked about that as a joke. That would be something funny to do. But yeah,
Knife only 65. I said 60. I thought 60 was high. Knife only was 65. Goodness gracious.
That's crazy. That's absolutely insane.
That's pretty good. Do you have anything else? We want to do final questions. We're at half an hour. So
Yeah, go ahead and send us in your final questions if you got any. That's kind of all we have going on today. Thank you guys for all coming out here.
We talked about like 7 things. That's all we have. We're just dabbling in a few things right now.
We're literally drowning over here, but that's all we have.
We're fine. We're fine. No, this is fun. This is genuinely very fun to do.
Yeah. Lots more coming very soon.
Absolutely.
With this delay, give everyone like 30 more seconds for any final questions. If not, we'll definitely see you next week. Remember, we're all going to be streaming, so come by our personal streams. We do need to find somebody to raid. Let's see. Pull up Discord real quick. We got Destiny 2, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. That guy's always playing. We got a RuneScape. Okay.
Oh, I'd like to put my vote on that.
We got a Rocket League as well, and a Valorant. You guys got any votes? Who are we raiding tonight? The last raid was epic. We got that kid that had 1 viewer, and y'all came in. And that was my favorite part of the whole stream, I gotta say. His reaction was just awesome.
Did you stay long enough for him to get emotional? Because like 5 minutes after, he started like tearing up. Like the kid got emotional. That was awesome. Yes, Divine Chef said a mini 3v3 or 4v4 COD mixed game mode tourney would be awesome. And then amongst us, but yeah, I like the idea of that amongst all of us.
I know, Ben, the only thing holding us back from getting the sub button, the only thing holding us back is the hour stream. So we're trying to find more ways to create content actually live on our stream. And then the viewer count is obviously going to be there. You guys are so supportive and always here, which is fantastic. Normally that's what everyone struggles with, where you just can't get everyone together to be live enough. So that's our struggle, but we'll get there. All right, so we got RuneScape, Rocket League, some Call of Duty guys, Destiny, Valorant. Give me some options here, guys. This is on you. Who we raiding?
We have Raid Papa Fett. I don't really know what they're playing. Is it old school RuneScape?
I'm not sure if he's in the Ignite Discord. Somebody is also doing Dead by Daylight now. But you said RuneScape, right? Can I get 99 magic before double XP? That's what he's going for?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I think we'll do this guy. We'll do let me see if I can pull up his stream real quick and get him in here.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Episode 5. We'll be back next Monday, 8 o'clock Eastern time is when we always start this thing off. We will have a guest on next. Well, hopefully we'll have a guest on. We're trying to alternate having a guest, then not having a guest. So we'll be talking about some good stuff. Oh, we just got word. You guys can't hear. We just got word from broadcast. We have the guest. So SS Leaks, who was our original partner, will be joining us next Monday. He did confirm, or this coming Monday, I guess I should say, which is super exciting.
Be here.
It'll be fun because he's in Ireland, so it'll be quite an interesting delay. But
he might have to whisper because it'll be 2 a.m. there, but we'll get all of it figured out and we'll get him in here. It's gonna be awesome.
That is very cool.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. Go ahead and bring your energy, guys. Bring your support. This guy only has 1 viewer and he's grinding 99 magic on RuneScape, which is a game that we all grew up on and loved. So go for it, guys. Have a good one.